So, I've been thinking about the Black Girl Follow train for quite some time. And for those who are not familiar, Black women have come together to follow each other, build each other up, and support each other. And in case you're wondering why, well, it's because we don't have anything that has not been stolen from us, from our hair to our dances, and we've never been given credit for it. Yeah. In addition to the fact that we are constantly attacked, especially this year. So Black women said, fine. We will build our own community and we will create our own safe space. However, there are two demographics, Black men and white women, who seem to have a problem with this, especially white women. From what's been coming across my FYP page, white women have been quite vocal in their outrage. The depth of their anger, their vitriol, their hate, their racism is deep, disturbing, and not surprising. And this is the part where I say, not all white women. Now, my sisters have made it very clear in the reasoning, right? They've called out the fact that white women historically and quite recently have voted against the best interest of women. Yeah. How historically they have kicked Black women to the curb for their own best interests. Things like that, yes. And yes, I agree with all of those things because I thought those things myself. But there was something else that popped into my head when I saw white women spewing hate and vitriol and jealousy. The thing that popped into my head was Tulsa, Oklahoma. And I couldn't figure out why white women spewing hate on social media in 2022 reminded me of a massacre in the 1920s. So I had to sit with that for a while and see if a connection could be made. And it finally hit me. It finally hit me. Now, for those who don't know, in 1921, the Greenwood District in Tulsa, Oklahoma, was about 4,000 acres of a totally Black-owned community, home to about 10,000 Black residents. Black people had their own bank, their own schools, their own doctors and teachers. And white men came in and burned it to the ground. And this is only one instance. Time after time after time, Black people would have their own, and white people would burn it to the ground. And that's what this is reminding me of. These white women coming in with their hate and their vitriol, their anger, their jealousy, and let's not forget their racism. That's what they remind me of. They remind me of these white men who went in and destroyed the Black-owned district in Tulsa, Oklahoma in 1921. These women saw Black women creating something for themselves, building something for themselves, something that did not include them, that they were not invited to, that they cannot steal. Actually, they can, they just haven't tried it yet. And they did what historically white people have done. They attacked in an attempt to destroy. But this is not 1921. And you cannot destroy Black Girl Follow train, no matter how hard you try. Now I know. White supremacy's got you thinking that the world is supposed to be catering to you, because it normally does. You bat your eyes, maybe shed a tear, maybe make your voice waver just a little bit, and you get your way. You're used to being the center of attention. This time you're not. Well, see, you seem to have forgotten that there's one demographic that does not cater to you. Do you know what that demographic is? That demographic is Black women. Yes. Black women do not cater to you unless we're paid to.